Look, what we're seeing here is a pattern of behavior, a pattern we've seen play out in the many years he's been in Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers gets a big deal. He plays a little bit into that big deal. He looks around at the league and goes, well, look at all these quarterbacks making more money than me. Let me renegotiate my contract. So he throws a temper tantrum. He fusses for a while. And then Green Bay caves in, gives him another monstrous deal. And that lasts a few more years until he decides to throw another hissy fit. I said last week, and I'm not often right because I'm not an expert at this. Like I said last week, I'm a complete amateur. I'm a fan. That's it. There's no insider knowledge. There's no backdoor information. This is just me as a fan and me commenting on the pattern of behavior I've seen from Aaron Rodgers since he became an NFL quarterback. I said last week, there was no I'm torn. There was no I don't know if I want to be in Green Bay. There's no I don't know what I'm going to do with my future. Look, if Aaron Rodgers has proven two things to us as fans, it's one, he's going to constantly want to re-up his contract and make more money regardless of how that impacts the team's ability to win. And two, he's a straight up liar. He lied about his COVID vaccination, and he lied when he said reports coming out were absolutely false that he's not trying to become the highest paid player in the NFL. Well, here we are. Here we are with a huge contract given back to Aaron Rodgers. Now, does Aaron Rodgers deserve this money? Yes, he does. Aaron Rodgers is a unique talent. He is a top 20 quarterback in the history of the NFL as far as talent, probably top 10. He is a great player if you're counting regular season play. But let's face it, in the playoffs, he's come up unbelievably short. Yes, like I said last week, he had his one Super Bowl where he made it to the Super Bowl going through the Chicago Bears while their quarterback is riding a bicycle on the bench. But hey, he made it, and he got his ring. But over the last decade, he has come up amazingly short in the playoffs, to the point that he has been the reason that they have lost playoff games. And so, again this offseason, Aaron Rodgers, I'm torn. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know, how I feel about this or that. It's got nothing to do with money. It's nothing money. And then here comes the contract. Evidently, it was about the money. Forget about Davante Adams, because you just took every bit of the food out of Davante Adams' mouth. This whole idea that I want Davante Adams to get his money, I want Davante Adams to be taken care of, he's best receiver in football. Well, where's he going to get his money? Because let's look at this contract. Let's really break it down. This is 3 years of this contract is guaranteed for $150 million. Aaron Rodgers is going to make that. And I'm going to tell you now, and I'm going to go on record now, on March 16th, 2022. In 2 seasons, he'll complete this season and next season. On the 3rd season of this contract, before it plays out, I'm torn. I don't know what to do. Temper tantrum, and he'll want more money. I'm just saying that's where it's going. But anyway, 3-year, $150 million. 42 of it in 2022, which does save Green Bay about $18 million on the salary cap, which is going to help them. But they're still $4 million over the cap right now. They have to make some adjustments. They're going to have to renegotiate some contracts, maybe make some player personnel decisions to try to get under that cap. Where are they going to get the money now to pay this receiver who's been standing by, letting Aaron Rodgers make all this money, stand in all the greatness that Aaron Rodgers has built in his own mind, and people in the media and people around him want to throw on him all this adulation, and has played probably below market value. Well, now Davante Adams is like, what about me? I want some money too. I got to retire someday too. I want to get a piece of the pie as well. Well, as we talked about last week, the entire pie for next year is a little over $200 million. That's what teams can pay. That's the salary cap for 2022. What does that mean? It means that no matter if I'm a billionaire with $50 billion in my bank account, or I'm the poorest owner in the league, not that there's a poor owner, but comparatively speaking, I can only spend a little over $200 million this year. And so if I got to get under that cap, I'm going to run into problems. There's no money there to bring in Devontae Adams. That's just not going to happen. It's just not. It's not going to happen. So what do? Well, he's probably going to walk away. Probably some other players are going to have to be cut, going to have to be traded. Some changes going to have to be made to contract structures to be able to come in under the salary cap and pay this enormous amount of money again to Aaron Rodgers. And while it is a savings this year on the cap, it doesn't leave any room in the cap. If we look in year 2023, 59.515, basically $60 million will be owed to him. With numbers like this, you can expect to win. I don't care what you say. Look, Aaron Rodgers has proven he's not a quarterback that can carry average talent into a playoff situation and win a playoff game and get you to a Super Bowl. He's not Tom Brady. Tom Brady has proven over and over he can do that. And so I can pay him, if he would want me to, this enormous amount of money because I know I don't have to put great players around him to achieve the same result, a Super Bowl. With Aaron Rodgers, he's proven over and over the past decade that I better be able to put great players around him because he can't do it on his own. As a matter of fact, they may have to compensate for what he's going to do in the playoffs once he gets there. And I'm not going to be able to do that with the structure that we're seeing play out in this particular contract. So while it does save money on the cap, it doesn't save enough. And once again, Aaron Rodgers has proven the same thing he's proven over and over and over. And I don't know why people don't pick up on the pattern that he's going to continue to do these things. He's going to continue to go a couple years into a deal, look around, see what other quarterbacks are making, going, you know what, I can make more money than that. Let me go ahead and whine and cry and throw a temper tantrum, get some more money. And then, of course, my team is not going to be able to fill in the roster around me. If you want more proof that what I'm saying is true, look at the past decade of Super Bowls. Not once that I can think of in the past decade has a team who allocated 25% or more of their salary cap to one quarterback won the Super Bowl.